afternoon, everyone. Curry College Chief for the Forecast, Joe Shock. Okay, we're going to be doing a little something different here than we normally do. We're going to be looking today at personal weather stations and why they are so important to the weather community and some of the misunderstandings about weather apps. So here is the Lawrence ASOS weather station. A little bit earlier this afternoon, you could see it was reporting the temperature of 88 degrees with a southeast wind at 5 miles per hour. So again, this is the Lawrence ASOS at the Lawrence Municipal Airport. And then here is my personal weather station here, a Davis Vantage Pro 2 here, about 4 or 5 miles just to the north of where Lawrence Airport is here in Essex County. You can see the temperature difference between 88 and 83. So about a 5-degree temperature difference or so, and also wind variation from southeast to east. Here is the image I took from the HUR of all the official ASOS units here in southern New England. You can see here is Lawrence, Beverly, Bedford, Boston, Blue Hill, Norwood, Worcester, Fitchburg, Plymouth, Taunton, and a whole bunch of other ones here across the region. Now, why are these personal weather stations so important? Well, as you can see here, between official ASOS sites, there is gaps in between them. And what these personal weather stations do is they fill in the gaps. So let's say if you have like a heavy precipitation rain event, so let's say if there's a thunderstorm that develops and drops like an inch of rain at Lawrence, but you don't get anything here at my weather station, or the opposite thing happens, you get an inch here or nothing at the airport, you have a more accurate idea of what happened. And also what we can do at some personal weather stations is we could set them up with the META site, and we could send the data to NOAA, which goes into the forecast models here like the HUR, and comes out with a better, if you will, forecast output, like you can see here from the HUR. You can see its resolution. You can see what I'm talking about here up in New Hampshire for later on this afternoon. You can see Manchester, New Hampshire may only get a tenth of an inch, while about maybe 15-20 miles to the northwest may see potentially upwards of 2 inches of rain. And same thing here between the couple stations here in eastern Vermont, only an inch. And you can see how that variation could occur. So you need that station, that personal weather station in between to obviously help fill in that gap and come up with an actual thing. And also the Skywarn spotters, which I am, you can see here the Skywarn icon. You can submit and you can take a class, or you can sign up to be a Skywarn spotter in your local forecast office and submit your storm report, whether that would be heavy rain or whether it would be high wind or snowfall or temperature or anything that you can really think of for weather parameter that they will accept. And here is a Davis Vantage Pro 2. This is exactly what I have here. And then here is the official ASOS. So you can see a little bit different, a little bit more compact versus something a little bit more bigger. And again, this here is the anemometer on this pole here. The rain gauge is over here. Over here we have the temperature housed here. We have the current weather sensor here. We have the lightning detector over here as well. So we've got, again, a little bit more weather, if you will, observing equipments with the ASOSs than we do have a personal weather station. But when an observer on site, like I am, I could obviously tell if it's partly cloudy, or whatever it may be. And obviously there's no person here, so there's obviously a unit telling whether it's cloudy or partly cloudy or whatever the weather condition may be. And also, when a lot of people look at their apps to look at the weather, like AccuWeather, if you're in Haverhill, again, here I am here in Haverhill, and you refresh the weather app, whether it may be AccuWeather or some of the other weather apps, the weather condition that you see at your location is the weather condition reported to your nearest airport. So obviously for here on a weather app like weather.com or AccuWeather, for that instance, you may see something like this pop up. It says 88 degrees, sunny skies with the wind out of the southeast at 5 miles per hour. But again, with a personal weather station, you're getting a condition, you're getting the current conditions where that station is. So obviously that would be here in the neighborhood. Also with the storm, with the app named Storm from Weather Underground, how it works is that you use your GPS location. It will find the closest personal weather station to your location. So it's a little bit more hyper-local than reporting from the nearest airport. So again, personal weather stations, very, very important compared to official ASOS weather stations, which I believe there are a little bit more than 4,000 of the ASOS globally, and over 200,000 personal weather stations, according to Weather Underground, on their site globally. So again, personal weather stations, very, very important, especially when it comes to very, very small weather details, and obviously just a great thing to have if you love forecasting the weather. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.